Hello YouTube, how you doing? This is Keith Kevin Kent. Time again for the knife of the day, the series where I go through my entire collection, one knife at a time, one day at a time. I figure maybe a year, a little more, as we go through the entire collection. We're starting with the Spyderco collection. There are over 90 videos on the playlist right now. A lot more Spyderco knives to come, but then we'll go through the entire collection. Browse blades, Chris Reeves, Striders, case knives, etc. I'm excited about this because I get to tell you about all the knives we have. I'm also using this series when I buy new knives to introduce the new knives and give you my first impressions. This knife, there is a gentleman, you know who you are, that watches my videos that have been asking for this knife for, I don't know, has it been a week, 2 weeks? Are you going to show this? Are you going to show this? Of course I was going to show it, but I figured I'd do it now. Save his fingers from typing. This is really a nice knife. The knife of the day is the Spyderco Wolfspyder. The Spyderco Wolfspyder. It was designed by Ray Mears, a bushcraft expert from Britain, from the UK. You know, Spyderco has a one bushcraft knife, fixed blade knife. It fits all the bushcraft regular things. Now, I have to tell you, I'm a city guy. I love watching bushcrafters on YouTube. I'm a big fan. Wouldn't you know it, a city guy, loving to see everybody out there doing their thing. And there are a couple of things that bushcraft knives have. Now, some people, whatever your favorite knife is, that's fine. But there are a couple of things with bushcraft knives. One of them is that they usually have a Scandinavian grind, a Scandi grind like this. And that's because you're not slicing a lot. Of course, you'll slice out there, but you could really do a lot of things with the Scandi grind. This is real thick. You could do a lot of chopping wood. If you're talking about a big fixed blade, remember? It also has a real comfortable handle because bushcrafters use the knife a lot, so they want it to be comfortable. And usually they have steel that is high in carbon that will rust on you. You need to take care of it. But the upside is very easy to sharpen because they use it a lot. They want to sharpen it a lot out in the field. Now, this meets almost everything except for the high carbon steel. Now, Spyderco has a bushcraft knife that we'll go through as we go through this collection knife by knife. You'll see that. The interesting thing, and we'll go and take this apart, but the interesting thing about the Spyderco Wolfspyder, it's looking at a pocket knife, really a companion knife to your fixed blade when you're out there. You know, there's one thing to have the fixed blade that can do everything, but it's good to have a real light alternative as well that you can use along with it, and that's what this is made of. Now, I'll tell you the fascinating thing about this, and when I do this, some people come and go, all you have to do is look it up on the internet. I get it. I'm aware that the internet exists, but the marketing of this knife was really interesting. It happened in 2016. It came out in the Spyderco catalog. Eric Glesser, who goes around SHOT Show, Blade Show, and all of those shows, talked about the knife and the collaboration with Ray Mears. And of course, I was committed on the 40th anniversary of Spyderco to buy all the knives. And then I saw it pop up on the internet, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Wasn't on Spyderco's website or anything like that. And so the arrangement, I guess, that Spyderco made with Ray Mears is, it is a collaboration with Spyderco. You can see the Spidey hole. It is a Spyderco knife. But Ray Mears was selling it on his website in the UK. So for a while when you bought it, it was tough because you had to get international shipping if you were in the US. So all of you in the UK and Australia and everywhere, I get it now. Of course, a couple of them did come out. A couple of the Spyderco in the Spyderco Club got them, and that's how I got mine. Now they are available, but they're not as widely available as usual. If you really want one, go to the Ray Mears website. So let's talk about this knife. I like it because I think as an EDC knife, it's great. A lot of the attributes that make it a wonderful pocket knife for bushcrafters make it a good urban knife as well. So let's talk about it. I already talked about the blade. It is a Scandinavian grind. Now the difference is this is S30V steel, so a good stainless steel, so you won't have the rust problem at all on this knife. I love the spine. You could still probably tap it if you needed to get through wood or kindling or something like that. A little under 3 inches, which makes it very good in urban areas where you're not allowed to have a blade over 3 inches. I really like that as well. 2.7 inches as far as the edge is concerned. It is a smaller knife, 6.8 inches total when it's out like this. Only 2.7 ounces. Man, yes. Does the blade look a little weird? I mean, the handle, yes, but man, it's nice. It's easy to get to the Spidey hole. The Spidey hole, they kept it low because they want you to be able to really chop with this knife. And so that's why you get this big opening right there, so it's real easy to open. Gray G10 scales, and look at that. Yeah, the compression lock. Very strong lock. We all know the compression lock from the paramilitary too. This really is a nice lock. This is a nice EDC knife. It really is. The one thing that you'll notice is it's only right hand tip up carry. Okay, there is no left hand option. I'm not sure why that is. And sorry lefties, because of the small Spidey hole, it's hard to open up with your left hand as well. I'm right-handed. It works great for me. The clip is an interesting thing that it's only right hand tip up, which for me is my preferred thing, but because you can't access that blade with your left hand, it's interesting to say the least. But this isn't supposed to be a quick draw knife, so I guess if you're out in the field, opening it up with one hand and passing it over is okay. This, my friends, is the knife of the day. It's the Spyderco Wolfspyder. What a wonderful knife. It's supposed to be a bushcraft companion knife, but man, Ray Mears and Spyderco really made a nice EDC knife. A wonderful EDC knife. If you don't see it around, go to Rick Mears' UK website. Yeah, you have to pay shipping. I've seen these around on the internet, so you shouldn't have a problem finding them in the US. But what a wonderful knife. And to my viewer, I hope this does it for you. This, my friends, is the Spyderco Wolfspyder, the knife of the day. You can see its size compared to the Delica and the Manix 2. If you enjoy this day-by-day walk through my knife collection, show that you like it. Don't forget to share it, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, because these kinds of things get buried. It's all the lovable family related material on YouTube that pops up faster than anything else. So please turn on your notifications so you don't miss the videos. Later today, another pocket dump deconstruction as usual. So check that out. Check out the playlist, over 90. Hey, when we're done, there'll be over 400. We're going through the entire collection. Even the new knives will make it to the knife of the day. I hope all of you are doing well. Have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.